Everyone, it's Libby from maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people, the traditional custodians of the land on which these videos are made, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides in the universal energies. Okay, the guys and I had a bit of a chat this morning. Hopefully that when they talk to you on the videos, they will slow it down a bit and be a little bit more articulate. I do know that they get a bit chatty and they get very fast in what they're saying because basically on the other side it's oh goodness me. Okay, so I have asked and they've said, oh, so you want us? Yes, that's what I want. Okay, see how they go. Okay, using my trip and wait tarot, what I want to have a look at, a lot of you have been asking me to have another look at Trump's health, considering he's got coming up in the space, so I think it's about 3 weeks. Now, when I say the Cannon case, yeah, Judge Cannon's off it. She's dismissed the case, but it's going to the 11th Circuit. I'll actually have a separate reading on that. But he's got the 11th Circuit in regards to the Florida documents. He's got the E. Jean Carroll appeal. He's got the Judge Engeron, New York Trump or fraud case appeal. He's got the Mershon fiddling with the election, Stormy Daniels case, and I think there's another one, and I can't remember what it is, but all in the space, Judge Schutkin. So all in the space of 3 weeks is also either starting or being heard. So boy, oh boy, what a 3 weeks. So I'm going to have a look. He's down for only one rally this week. And he's going off on Untruth Social. Goodness me, talk about unhinged posts where he's literally just litany of name calling. But he's down for one rally. However, he did have an impromptu media media, come along media and listen to me waffle. So yeah. Unfortunately, the media did go along, and it was 60 minutes of whinging and I'm the victim. Apparently, he was comparing himself to Martin Luther King Jr. That's on top of his previous Elvis Lincoln and Jesus Christ comparisons. He's claiming that 75% of male voters vote for him. These 75% of the MAGA Republican voters vote for him, which equate to less than 25% of the population, potentially. And then he was ranting on about how the DNC, that Biden is going to gate crash the DNC and declare that he wants his presidency back again, and it just really, really off the rails. I mean, he's not off the rails. He's down in the swamp weeds at the moment, and as I split the deck, his health is not good. So we'll have a look. Oh boy, a lot of topics today. I do apologise that it's going to be a bit of a card fest. Do not feel obliged to watch them all under any circumstances. So let's have a look. Time for another Donald Trump health check-in. How's Donald feeling this week? One of his, I believe, press secretaries from the administration. Oh, there's so much justice coming down from, so much justice coming down for him. That's the neighbour's dog having a bark. One of his previous press secretaries or someone to do in his administration said he's showing what he's doing is he's literally panicking. How do they put it? He's unhinged panicking. So let's have a look. How's Trump's health at the moment? How's he feeling? Okay, I'm almost scared to turn this card over using my trip and wait tarot. Okay, the Chariot. It can be moving on, but I'm always drawn in this particular deck that there are two stone sphinxes here. So they are not moving on. It's also so not moving forward. It's also a chaos card as well. Okay, let's see what because this challenge is about all these court cases that are coming forward. The sort of truth coming out, piercing through the crown, showing him obviously who he is. Another major arcana, the foundation, the Empress. I think this is the rise of the feminine rather than Russia. It is my Russia card, but I'm feeling like it's the female energy. Now, I have got, for those that were wondering, JD's wife, Usha. I'm picking up that at some stage in the future, she's actually going to be working not as a spy, because she'll be working really hard and loyally in the Harris administration. I'm just going to put it out there. So at the foundation, it is about the rise of the women and the women not putting up anymore. Okay, in the past, the strength of women, another major arcana. So how's Trump feeling this week? He's feeling really threatened. I think internal polling, like real polling, not this silly nonsense where they ring people on landlines and ask them which Republican they're going to vote for, and then when you say none of them, they hang up on you. I'm feeling real polling has got him in this stalled, chaotic manner, because it's the women, especially the women, but men who support women as well. So you've got Tim Walz, who's now being put forward as the VP for Harris. Love Tim. I'll do a bit of a further look on what I was picking up on him next week when the dust is settled. But Tim's bringing with him that fatherly kindness that a number of Republicans were seeking and not getting from the Biden-Harris campaign, if that makes sense. Instead of the grandfatherly kindness, it's the fatherly kindness. Okay, so let's see where this goes. Crowning this reading, he not liking. So I'm going to say there's internal polling that he does not like and doesn't want to accept. He thinks he can bring forward his star and present his star, because he thinks that his star will overcome, is what I'm getting there, because he doesn't like what he's seeing. He's insecure. He's trying to hang on. He knows his money's under a threat. Let's see where this goes. Ooh, he's thinking about leaving under the cloak of darkness. He's thinking about leaving. I've always said he will plan to flee, but I don't think he'll succeed. I know other viewers have seen him actually getting away overseas. I don't think he'll succeed getting overseas, is my point. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, I'm just going to say, a few readers have seen him do the embassy thing. I don't get the embassy thing. I think he might board something like a Saudi diplomatic plane, is what the image I'm being given, but the plane is then not permitted to take off. So it's almost like he's Saudi. So maybe this is why all us readers, keep getting ever so slightly different, in that he gets into Saudi territory, but he's still within the US. Oh, that'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Because the Saudi diplomatic planes, any other country's diplomatic planes are considered the same as their embassy territory. Okay, see where this goes internally, because it's the end, and I think he's seen that it's the end. internally. I'm not looking at his health at the moment. I'm looking at how he feels. And he knows it's the end. It's the end for him. Hopes and fears, the walking away, the leaving, the outcome. He has a difficult decision to make. Maybe it's not quite so difficult, but he's off the rails and into that swamp. He hasn't yet taken the blindfold off. He hasn't yet reached decision point, but there is some sort of agreement there. And we've got the Hermit finding himself isolated, Justice, 3 major arcana, 4 major arcana to end. So we had 3 to start, 4 to end. I'm not sure about turning over the next card. And ending, and 5. The outcome for him, decision. There's an agreement that he has reached. There's a higher source here involved in this decision that he's flung himself at the mercy of. He's going to find himself isolated. We've got justice, we've got ending, we've got a removing the toxicity by pouring from cup to cup. But this is a return to balance. On the base, if I say out in the cold, looking overseas, loss and disappointment. So, okay. See a plane. I see him getting on the plane. It's going to be international territory. Around. International territory, and the plane can't take off. It's almost like what happens is locking clamps on the wheels or something, and they don't refuel it. It can't take off. It's very much, Sanj energy with what was it, the Ecuadorian embassy or something. Ecuador. Yeah, those sorts of, but harsh truth coming for him, where he's going to find himself cast out. Okay, house trumps health. Only his house. How's his internal health? How's his old picker? How's his brain? How's his liver and kidneys? How is Trump's health? I feel like he's losing weight rapidly. Okay. Stress. Well, I know I lose weight when I'm stressed, but feels more than stress. Show me Trump's weight. It's not like he's trying to lose it. Let's have a look. Show me Trump's health. Show me Trump's health. Trump's health, guys. Yep, something's flung out. Show me his health. What do we need to know about his internal health? Isn't September they've got the live tournament? Oh, thought something had flown out, but it hadn't. It just flipped over. Come to the top if it needs to. Show me Trump's health. Show me Trump's house. What do we need to know? You want them around that way, okay? Right, hey. Well, the card that flipped out was this one. Lunacy. Lunacy coming up out of the swamp, trying to make their way along the path forward, however, got to get past the 2 dogs here, or the dog and the wolf, I'm just going to say he's trying to find an out, but it feels very much lunacy. Have we got is there oh gosh, it's on the bottom. Is there a full moon coming up? Didn't we just have a new moon? So in a fortnight, there's a full moon coming. Okay, I don't know whether that's got something to do with it. The challenge for him is sneaking out of camp, stealing away. At the foundation, we've got the voters here. The voters in the past, justice coming for him. He knows justice is coming for him, and he knows the voters are here. Emotional overwhelming, emotional breakdown, wounded and finding his back up against the wall, a lot of anxiety. Goodness me, these are not good cards for him. 2 nines in the immediate future and externally what he's experiencing. All these court cases coming down on him. There may even be more than the 5 that I mentioned, because there's 9 here, that he's really anxious about. He's not sleeping. He's stressed. It's going to show as well. But being 9s as well, they're 1 off the 10. The 10s, there's a 10 here, but this is the voter bringing an ending internally. Feeling isolated, having to do some introspection potentially, hopes and fears. Trump as the businessman, how he sees himself. The fear is it will be no longer. The outcome, we've got independent female who's looking overseas, something not yet been revealed, contracts and agreements, judgment coming, the magician, the manifestation, trying to hold on, and the new start. On the base, I was wondering where this card was. Power moment, vascular event. It's there again. Every single time I read on this sky, I get this card, the vascular event. I'm feeling that. So we've got the independent female here. I'm wondering whether this is Judge Shutkin, which is forcing him to advance his plan to go overseas. It's also, I'm always drawn to the 3 crows here as well, which in the Lightseer's deck is the 3 of swords, the vascular event, but also the heartbreak, loss, betrayal, because the information's not yet been brought forward. We've got an agreement that a higher power is overseeing. The judgment card, a wake up moment, manifestation, trying to hang on, and then a foolish move to try and bring about a new beginning. And it's not going to work for him. Okay. The tower and the vascular event again. So, okay. A card or 2, guys. Just a card or 2. Yes, no. Am I right in, I know I can drag pendulum out, but am I right with this aeroplane on the tarmac? Toss out in the cold and restricted. Finding himself isolated and restricted. Show me this. You're seeking help. Show me a couple of cards, guys. This plane on the tarmac. It's got wheel clamps on it. I don't know if you can get wheel clamps for the big planes, but I can see there's chocks, something preventing it from taking off. Like that one. Okay. Let's have a look. Doesn't like what's on offer. Weighing up his options. Be careful what you wish for. Sword of Truth, full revelation, Tower moment. There's that vascular card again, and the voter again, bringing an ending to his legacy, and it's the minor arcana death card as well. What have we got? We've got 4, 2, there, yes, 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 yes. On the base, some sort of agreement with the devil. And the choice that he makes is going to be the ending of him. Absolutely. It's going to be the ending of him. Okay, I just want to ask another question. So, from the looks of that, it's a yes to the airplane on the tarmac. Show me. It's, it's not far off. Show me. Show me. I can just see Stretcher coming down the stairs of the plane. Colour is the plane? Looks, it's like it's white with a blue stripe down it or something. Something along those lines it looks like. Show me. Show me this stretcher coming down the stairs of the plane. Yeah. They're giving me really specific images. There's a lot of news media there. Okay, celebration, harsh truth, the agenda being revealed or something secret being revealed. I mean, I must admit, we will be celebrating. There's spilt wine here, though. Spilt wine, double-edged sword, moving very quickly. Secrets were previously hidden being revealed. Temperance, balance, moderation, feminine energy, looking overseas, karma coming and biting him on the backside. Again, we've got that juggling. It's going to be seen and heard by the voter. We've got skilled work. It's also money trail, but an ending, something unexpected out of left field that'll bring his ending, unexpected out of left field. Really difficult burden that's going to lead to some craziness. The devil. The contract and agreement that was made in the past is going to move forward. Where am I going with this? If I keep going, we've got the Queen of Wands. Crazy cat ladies bringing forth their opinion of him. So I've had Janet Schutkin. Who would this be? This might be Letitia James. The ruling being brought forward, a lot of headlines, Trump, dark money, end of legacy, mercenary actions, vascular event, King of Wands, and the lunacy card. I think it's he's not going to pass. I'm just going to say he's not going to pass, but it's almost like he has a mental breakdown or something. It feels like. and the vascular moment still keeps turning up. Okay, I could keep digging into that tool for hours to see if I can nut it out. But I think that's probably enough to go on at the moment in that, yeah, I'm just getting, the plane, but he's being taken off the plane on a stretcher. It's not over his head or anything, not dead. Yeah, okay. And it feels like it's coming soon because things are culminating on him out of his control. Okay, I'm going to leave it like that. Let's see how it plays. Take care. See you shortly. Bye.